Yes, I'd like to demonstrate this EMS custom toolbar that I've written for IMS. First thing we want to do is we can add the toolbar by just coming up to View, Toolbars, scroll down to the list and see EMS Custom Tools, and I have it on here. Once we have the toolbar loaded, the next thing we want to do is load this button here will load the layer list into these dialog boxes. So these three dialog boxes are for editing values. So what I want to do is I'm going to choose EMS route. I'm going to go down and there is a field for super segment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom up on this area. And I zoom up close enough and you can see that currently the super segments are all 0 and I have them labeled once I zoom in close enough. So what I want to do is I'm going to go into selection, interactive selection. And what I want to do is I want to check on add to current selection. That way, as I use this selection tool, I can just click and add to a selection. So I'm going to go around these guys and add to my selection. Once I'm there, this dialog box here is to increment the counter, and leave it 0 if you don't want to increment. What I'm going to do is hit the hammer. It's going to pop up with a dialog box. It's going to show me how many miles I've selected and then the value for the super segment, and I'm going to start with 100. Say OK, and notice that it applied 100 to every one of these. Next I'm going to select the inner streets and make those. Notice that they incremented by 5. That's what I've got here. OK. And then we'll do the outers. And we'll hit that again. It's incrementing. So that's what basically this tool loads the layers, select the layer and value that you want to update. This is the incrementer, and then this is the actual run the tool. I'm going to zoom back out for a minute. There's a couple other things that I've added to this toolbar. The next one I want to show you is this tool here, and this is to zoom the current view to Google Earth. So if I hit this button here, it's going to fire Google Earth, and this little data set's in Colorado, and it's just south of Denver, and we zoom right up. It's right off of I-25. I can even zoom in closer on one of these, and once I'm in, we'll zoom up right on this little guy, and I hit Google Earth again, it'll just pan to my new location. You can see that it'll zoom up right on that little subdivision. I pan over, hit it again. Again, it's going to pick up and move Google Earth to where we currently are. Kind of a nice little feature. I'm going to discard that. The next one is the same type of thing except it's for Google Maps. So I'm going to hit this button here, and it's going to fire Windows Explorer and take me Google Maps and take me right to the spot. Unfortunately, I can't quite control the zoom scale quite as well as on the other one, but you get the idea. In this one, I'm going to pan over again, back to this little subdivision, hit it again. It happens to reload a new window, and again I'm there. Same little spot. So a nice little way to check other data sources. The last button on the toolbar I want to show you is used for creating node points for the end of lines. So I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to choose this button, and what it tells me is I need to load one and only one line shapefile and one point shapefile to the map and start editing before this routine will do its thing. Okay, so we go edit, start editing, run this tool, say OK, boom. And what it does is it populates this node. Make sure that you have an empty feature class, a point feature class, and it will load the nodes in there for you. And we're off and running. Thanks.